Hello, this is Anders. We're going over the 5 needs of money in retirement. And in this video, we're discussing the third need of money, which is growth. Okay, so if you watched our first 2 videos, you know we talked about income and safety in the 5 needs of money. The third need of money is growth. And a lot of us have learned this the hard way recently with inflation, with prices rising. It's important to make sure that your money is at least keeping up with inflation. And for some of you, you really want to make sure that it's exceeding inflation. And if that's the case, growth is going to be very high up on your personal 5 needs of money list. Now, when you go from working to retirement, you're no longer making money. You're no longer saving. You're in either, just leaving your money as it is, or even distributing the money for some of you. So the growth on your account is really the only way that you can make sure that your account is continuing to increase and keep up with what everything else is. Now, the question is, where do you want to have that growth come from, right? Do you want to go with dividend paying stocks? Do you want to go aggressive? Do you want to go conservative? Do you want to go somewhere in between, or a combination? You have to be really careful, because remember, you're no longer contributing to these accounts. So if you have a 30, 40, 50% loss in your portfolio, that's a 50% loss. You're no longer buying low. So you want to make sure that if you are taking that type of risk, you also have some money that has some type of guarantees to it, so you can let that money come back. Or if you really want your money to grow, or you want it to be safe, you might want to look at some long-term accounts, like some long-term CDs, some long-term annuities, something like that. But growth is important for a lot of people, even the people who think that, well, I don't really care about growing my money, I want it to be safe. You still want it to keep up with inflation. So for those of you who are kind of in this realm, just make sure that you're looking at accounts that are appropriate for retirement. A lot of times we see people are just like, my 403B or my 457 is done well, I'm just going to keep doing that. Why not? Well, because accounts that have done well while you're contributing to them and working will not necessarily do well moving forward. So that's just something to keep in mind. There are specific accounts that most financial advisors who deal with retirement would recommend over working. It's a completely different stage of life and stage of money. So you want to sit down, go over the risks, go over the rewards, and make sure that they are retirement appropriate when you're no longer contributing. Thank you so much for watching the video. Next video, we're going to talk about the 4th need of money, which is liquidity, making sure that you have access to your money. We'll see you in the next video.